Oh, I'm in volcano. I'm like, why can't I attack anything? So, what? I was just okay. I was trying to start here, guys. Yeah, maybe. Do I look like a spear wielding guy? Okay. Sorry, dude, for whatever you're saying, but I just noticed that just because of the way my equipment's all laid out, that my weapon just occasionally, well, it's pretty consistently, clipping into the staff. Not that the staff doesn't like clip through so much. Um, yep. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. And okay, she's here. So I've got several things that I need to be doing and be working on. This place actually is gonna be one of the later ones. You still saying? Yep, no, okay. I don't know quite why I'm sitting down. Let me check. Nope, can't level up. Nowhere near. So I was thinking about it. First of all, this area, there's a lot of stuff here that I should probably do eventually. Um, I do need to go back and fight the magma worm. I need to do Volcano Manor. But, once we finish Volcano Manor, the contract we have, which I believe is this one right here, Juno Hoslo, will disappear. So we do need to get Ip into this upper area first, which we need to start taking the rod route to get to the Grand Lift of World. But obviously, there's some stuff that we've got here still to left, like the magma worm, the fallen star beast. I don't know if I'm going to do the fallen star beast right now. The not big one was hard, but there's Shaded Castle, and we're going to do Shaded Castle. And if you're wondering why Shaded Castle, I don't really have a good reason. I just needed to do something. And Shaded Castle seems like next on the list. Hi, boyos. Okay. So, I have been thinking roughly what I would like to do after this. Because obviously, I don't plan on playing this particular game until the end of time. There are streamers who do that. Nothing against them. Streamers can play one game if they wish. Okay, I'm apparently I'm on something. Oh, I rolled through the poison, didn't I? Okay, so be careful about rolling through the poison. Let's let the poison go down. While we do that, let's talk. Actually, real fast, but is that just a weird texture? It's just a weird texture. Okay. Yeah. So I would like to move on, and I want to do something smaller. Is kind of the decision that I made for a lot of reasons. There are some things that I kind of want to do and might start working on even before I finish this, because I'm hitting roughly 1 year of doing this. And it hasn't been wholly consistent through that whole 1 year. Stuff has gotten in the way, but it's been majority of a year of me streaming about once a week. And most of that, to start with, was Ratchet and Clank run through an emulator, and I do now have access to playing those games unemulated, which I would love to do at some point. And I was thinking about, since most of them we played before, I have access to more games than I did previously. Because I went through, found out. What? Okay, I found out you can buy these games pretty easily through the PlayStation 3 store, at least back when I did it, which was several months ago at this point. I know they're trying to sunset that storefront, so don't take my word that it is still something you can do. So if you are interested in the PlayStation 3 games specifically, or anything that got moved to the PlayStation 3 store, I would say if you're real interested in it, sooner rather than later is probably your best bet. Okay, I'm actually gonna switch to regular firebombs because getting pricey. And two regular firebombs does the job. Okay. Okay. But yeah. So I was thinking with that, possibly going back through, possibly, I want to do the original games near. If I'm getting poisoned, anyways. Oh crap, that's death. I almost killed him. But if I'm gonna do the original Ratchet games again, I do also want to do like the original trilogy and compare that with 2016 and actually kind of give a full rough opinion of mine on them and their comparison, because I know they had at least 2016 among most Ratchet and Clank fans. But at very least, it's a divided subject, and I definitively fall one side of the divide at this point. I have my opinion on the original games, and I have my opinion on the remake. But I want to kind of be objective about it and go through and play them again, kind of try and take out everything I think about the games up until this point and make some more or less objective opinion on which one's better in what areas. It's pretty, like, there's some stuff that obviously is fairly, like, agreed upon among the community. Like, most people will pretty much agree that Ratchet 2016 plays better. And that's just like an acknowledgement that, hey, games get better. But, like, my opinion is that I honestly genuinely enjoyed playing the story out of 2016 better, and there's a lot of critique of the story. And I want to kind of objectively look at, based on what a lot of people say, you know, depth-wise of the story of that original trilogy versus what 2016 offered, you know, are they right? You know, I think that's a fair thing to ask. Ultimately, are they right? And I don't think that's an easy thing to state at a distance, even the very short distance I have from the games. Like, I didn't play the games yesterday. I'm not playing them right now. It's been, like, Ratchet 2016 was a year ago at this point. Original Ratchet and Clank is closing in on a year. While I'm definitely a lot closer to it than I think some people are who make the decision. But that doesn't necessarily make them wrong. And there's also taking the game on its own and not, because 2016 had a movie along with it. So just discussing the game as it is, not in conjunction with the movie, which honestly, I generally fall in line with. The movie's fine. Like, it's not. It's not a great movie. It's not a bad movie. It's just is. But yeah, that's one of the things I do want to do. Like, and I want to do that soon. But that's more on a timetable of I'm thinking, because it's been a year and that's where I started this Twitch channel. I think it'd be fun to go back and go like, hey, this is a game that I played a year ago, and kind of playing it now a year back with better setup, slightly better equipment. I'm not like horrendously like there's a lot of things I could do to make my equipment setup far superior to what it is. And I know exactly what they are. Um, it's not an easy or cheap thing. But I'd probably say it's more just not a cheap thing, not necessarily it's not an easy thing. Um, well, I'll say there's risk in upgrading my setup, because if I were to upgrade, honestly, like the biggest thing with my streaming setup at this point, so there's a couple things I could do that would make my streaming setup significantly better. One's a very safe thing, but also more expensive, and then there's one that's less safe, but far cheaper. Well, depending on how expensive I want to get with it, because obviously I can spend a lot of money on hardware. So one of the big things that I would eventually like to do. Sorry, I periodically check my audio because sometimes my audio just randomly gets weird. But so the kind of not safe thing that I could do is I could upgrade my audio setup. Like, everything at this point runs through my computer. Which obviously, like, you might think, yeah, duh, everything has to run through your computer to get there. But it's all being mixed on my machine. Every independent source is handled via my computer. I don't have any hardware mixing happening, which has honestly been fine. The software mixer I have works very nice. That being said, just because it works nice, it's got some flaws in it. As is evidenced by the fact that... Oh, okay. I do not want rot. And there's nothing else here that I really want. But I could get myself a mixer. And if I get a mixer, I'll probably want to get a condenser. I want to get some audio equipment. Which, like, even as expensive as audio equipment can be, I don't know if I have enough stuff, because I don't actually have... I need to actually put one of those back on. I would like to not be poisoned. There we go. I want to pick up my stuff real fast. Okay. Poison's not really that big of a deal so long as I'm not standing in it. What's... Okay. Oh, it's... Okay, apparently... Wow. Whew! That took a little bit more thought than I thought it was going to. But, okay. Yeah, no, I can upgrade, like, get an audio interface to interface with my computer, and it's cheaper to do that than my other kind of eventual. I don't even know if this is an eventual goal, but it would be something that would spruce up some of my streams, and I will very hesitantly say some of my streams, because there are streams that I don't think this would affect at all. Which is I could turn around and get a second computer that's dedicated to streaming. Benefit of that is none. Like when I play this game, occasionally stream lags a little bit because the computer lags. It's very rare that that's the case. Usually if something's lagging, it's just that the game is lagging. But it does increase the load that my computer has to do because my computer's got to both run the game and the stream. Like, it is. It's a lot for my computer to have to handle. So if I had a second computer that was just dedicated to rendering stuff out and everything, there's a benefit there. I kind of don't know if I'll do that anytime soon. I'll probably go for the audio interface a lot sooner, even though it's a lot safer of a bet for me to set up. Like, I have everything I need to do that already. Like, the only thing I need are, like, base computer components, which, if you're a person who's not already aware of the fact that I'm a programmer and computers kind of what I do for a living, so putting together a new computer or even just purchasing a decent pre-built isn't hard. Like, that's stuff that I can evaluate fairly easily and make decisions fairly quickly. But it is, like, to get a computer of the specs that I would be looking at is hard and expensive. Well, to get the computer, probably easier than it would be healthy for me to do, because I can probably just go find somewhere that'll sell what I'm looking. I don't. I know you already. Ooh, I am real surprised that went that well. Okay. But, okay, what are these? Arms ahead, visions of lover. Wasn't. Ooh, Valkyrie prosthesis. That's neat. But kind of back to my point. It's something I could do, and it would probably make some of my PC streams run a little smoother. But I definitely think at this point that that's probably like a further off goal. And there's a lot of people who never do that. Like, never, ever. Like, big streamers that'll still be using. Oh. Hi, friends. I was too busy looking. Okay, so that's over there. I would really love if I could find a Grace around here. But so more likely if I upgrade my setup, I'll be looking at getting getting an audio mixer. Probably not a terrible, like, I could get just an audio interface, which is far cheaper than a mixer. That would do everything I need for streaming right now, but I do have plans for the future. So I probably want one that's more of a mixer, decently pricey. I say decently pricey. In the mixer world of things, it'd probably still be less than half the price of a PC that I'd be looking for. I don't know condenser prices. But the biggest issue with purchasing any of that is something I know far less about. Audio hardware is not my forte. A lot of the setup I currently have is a little bit of trial and error and buying and testing stuff out. Like, I love the mic I currently have. Great. I bought it on a whim. Compared to my old mic. Like, there was not... I didn't go, yes, I know exactly why I want this. It was... I have been looking for something relatively better than what I had for a long time. It was just finding something that I liked, and I'd had, like, okay, I hate this guy already. I wish I had something to better deal with him. Got him. He was the big pain in the butt. Everything else should be relatively easy to deal with here. Okay, I did not want to lock onto that guy. I do need to get rid of him, but... Ah! Okay. No! Okay. I really need to find a Grace. Oh. A Grace! Huzzah! Even though this is going to respawn stuff, I definitively need it, and I'm not gonna die 2 feet from this thing. Okay. So, I do want to actually look at real fast. And I really should pay more attention when I'm picking stuff up. To what everything is. Okay. Golden prosthesis used by the one-armed Valkyrie. A masterwork of craftsmanship. With practice and skill, it can be used as proficiently as a real arm. When Malay Marias, Lord of the Shaded Castle, embraced this prosthesis, he claimed to feel the presence of his personal goddess. I do also need to find the Lord of Blood, but I'm assuming he's not anywhere near where I am. Okay. So I'm gonna jump down here and go around this side. I'd love to not have to deal with him again. Even though I significantly have far more resources at this point to deal with him. I think it kind of shows the stuff I'm getting in this area. I probably should have done Shaded Castle a long time ago. But, whatever. I pillage his corpse. Wish I had something better to deal with this swamp. Okay, okay, it's that guy down there. That's what I had a guess at. Got him. That was actually pretty clean for a perfumer kill. Assuming he's still ringing away. Okay. Okay. Don't see anyone. Oh, perfume bottles. Okay. I gotta make my way back. Back. Possible to get up here? Probably. And then I can drop down and not have to deal with Horseman. Cool. I want to check the other side of this Grace for stuff I didn't yet, and then I want to go face off against the boy back there. I'll probably stop at the Grace, though. Because there's no reason not to. I'm not... Okay, nothing over here. It'll heal me up, and... not like any of the enemies I'm going to be interacting with will have respawned. Well, I didn't kill them beforehand. But yeah. That was a real long... My tangent about audio interfaces and buying a second computer eventually, possibly. Oh, I hate that. The Revenant's what I want to kill. Okay, well that sucked. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Okay. I do hate these guys. I'm realizing I hate these guys. Okay, well, that was the thing. Wonder if I can do anything fun with my magic stick. I do have Carrion Slicer. From what I know is halfway decent spell. I don't have a ton of will, though. I hate that I can't lock onto him. The game's like, no. Oh crap. And that killed me. I don't even know how he got down there. Was he the one from downstairs? Dang. I think that he might have been. Okay. Try this again. Again, if I could lock onto him before he breaks down that gate, it'd be nice. Come on. Thurs. Okay. So I have in the past managed to get just one of you, not both of you, on my butt. Okay, crap. Okay, well. Okay. Got him. Whew. That's rough. And what did I do it all for? Rot grease. Great. Great. And this is just around back here. Okay. All right. So I think the next place to go is past this, but I do need to look at something real fast. Real fast. Oh, hey, I had a message of praise. One second. Question from someone on Discord that I felt the need to respond to. Further into Shaded Castle we go. So there's an Uppus or a lore. Dog. Don't stop me from my lore ghost. House Marias. Marias? Marias. House Marias is ruined. Just deserts for falling That severed harpy. No surprise that the guilty cretin took the castle and our storied sword. Okay. For falling that severed harpy. Okay. Dog. Okay. I just have to be done with this relatively on time tonight. I gotta do a thing. And as much as I enjoy streaming, it's a thing I can't do on stream because involves sensitive information. And I never feel comfortable doing those sorts of things while I'm streaming, even if like it's like, oh yeah, I could just do it in a window off to the side. I'm paranoid. And I have zero apology for my paranoia, especially when it involves other people's personal information. I know I have another one of those. What is that? Nope. Key items? Yeah, okay. Poison spray mist and blood boil aromatic and acid spray mist. Not really touched spray mists. These guys. That's interesting. For a different character, maybe. Hefty beast bones. But anyways, my point, I've wandered so much today. One of the things I wanted to say that was kind of a big deal was I have plans. I dislike this. I dislike this a lot. Hoping that ooh, that worked so well. It was just half my health bar, but he is dead. Or she is dead. Might be a she. These should be the Valkyries. I dislike that they're here. Like a lot. Surprise attack ahead. Okay. Wasn't quite where I was expecting from, but that's fine. we're good. But yeah, I have some thoughts of what I want to do kind of after this game. So there's 2 games that I'm thinking about plodding my way through. And depending on what goes on, one of them may fall off of my list, which may make this simpler. And I say shorter game. I don't know really how long either of the games would take if I do them. Obviously, they're games I've not played before. Yep. I know behind me lies a man. Got him. But also both games are not particularly new. And one of them is technically not a full game. It would be the DLC for a video game. But the DLC is, for the most part, separated from the base game. And that being said, what I'm thinking about is, because I kind of want to do kind of a puzzly. I'm in a puzzle game mood. And there are 2 games that one I've heard very good things about. One I've played the base game, and I would like to play the DLC. So I'm thinking, and I've had the first one that I've had for a while, not even touched, is Return of the Obra Dinn. And I'm very intrigued by Return of the Obra Dinn. But obviously, do I just want to go in? How much? I have nowhere close to enough. Let's do this. And traverse the mist. One of these swords. Okay. Okay, so ouch. Okay. This is probably unnecessary. We are probably bullying this man. Oh, crap. I said that and then I almost died. Oh, hey. Murder. I've done a murder. Marius Executioner's Sword. And the Briar Great Shield. I believe the rest of his set is purchasable at the place. The place. I know I'm very specific about the place. The place where you buy all boss armor. His set. Because his set is like the Kirk set. If you're unfamiliar with that, it's if you want to be a roly boy and you roll into people and deal damage, like a Sonic, it's the Kirk set. Or the prior set. I think that's it. I think that's Shaded Castle. I think I've done it. No. Well, I guess I've removed all my markers. I don't think I had any particular, like, I know right about here-ish. I need to put some markers back down. Right about here-ish is this boyo. There's a whole bunch of stuff down here that I need to deal with. I should go see Kenneth again. It's been a while since I've seen Kenneth. I need to do some heroes' graves too. I think I'm done here. There's a lot of things that I'm like, I should go. Do we want to go see Kenneth? Let's go see Kenneth for a sec. I've not talked to him in a while, and I don't know what his quest is gonna need of me. I might need to do rolled first. I think I'm at the point where I want to do good old rolled, and I will come and do the rest of it later. The rest of that area, I guess. So I do kind of wish, now that this place was cleared out, that I could just come in here and ignore all of these boys, and they wouldn't attack me. Okay. They can have fun. Hi, Kenneth. Okay. Kenneth, you're being useless. You know that? Cool. Oh, hey, there's butterflies. Rolled, I guess? Yeah, because I'll come fight all of this stuff later. I know there's a lot of stuff still here. But a lot of it's going to be rough to just do. Yeah. Is that right? Cathedral of the Forsaken. Might be where I want to be. I don't know. Maybe this is down below. This is down below. Taking depths. Around roadside. Let's do Avenue Balcony. Probably the easiest way to go where I'm going. I've been out this next area once. Take a left and run down the street. So, yeah, we've got capital done. Moving on. Moving on. And we did Shaded Castle actually fairly fast. There are going to be some things that... It's interesting. I'm being very particular about, like, the portions of this video game that I'm being, like... particular on, like, yes, I'll fight this boss without using spirit ashes. Like, I really want to do Land 6 without spirit ashes. Don't ask me why. I just want to. There's like 80 other things that I'm like, you know what, I don't care. I'll do, like, probably eventually one playthrough without spirit ashes or summoning or anything. Though, once I get done with this particular playthrough, I know the very next thing I'm going to be doing is a co-op run with friends. Because we've talked about it for a while. We're talking about using the seamless co-op mod so that we can do all this stuff. Did I ever finish saying what games I wanted that I was playing? I know I mentioned Oberdin. I remember you being a boss. Hi, doggy. Can I pet the dog? No, but the dog is not doing anything, so I'm leaving it alone. Okay. Yeah. Outer Wilds is the other game that I want to play. Specifically, Eye of the something something DLC. Not Eye of the Universe, is it? It's the DLC. I played the base game. I'm gonna say like 95% completion. And then I watched someone actually complete the game because I got frustrated. Just gonna be honest. The very last part of Outer Wilds is a frustrating amount of probably not perfection if you know the right route to go, but it felt real tight constantly, and I just got tired of trying again and again and again and again. So I was like, you know what? I've done the video game. I've done the puzzle. I know what the puzzle's solution is. I don't feel like spending the time to do the puzzle's solution. Hit the wall. Hmm. Okay, so he's a big boy. I'm gonna do that. Behold mushroom. Try behind. Is it just mushrooms back? No, it's a somber smithing stone. I was about to say, I'm like, if that was just for a mushroom. Could I have just left him? Would he have just sat there and prayed? Nope. Never know now. No item ahead. They're probably right, considering I don't see an item ahead, so... Oh, he's already seen me. Hello. Oh, crap. I dislike a little bit when some of this is like, ah, yes, we're only letting you use your special summon in a range. And you can only summon them once. And if you get out of range, sucks to be you. Because this is the exact circumstance I find myself in, is the sucks to be you category. Okay. They're pretty magic resistant. Not very cold resistant, though. I think I've killed everybody. Except for these 3 boys. Which will you just... You guys are just chilling? You're just chilling. If you're just gonna chill, I'll let you chill. I don't have a problem with you chilling. It's when you try and kill me. But yeah. Echoes of the Eye. That's what the expansion for Outer Wilds is called. I knew it had something to do with the eye. But yeah, if you've not seen the original Outer Wild, this is a great game. As far as I know, unrelated to the DLC. DLC is just takes place in the same, like, it's related in the fact that it's taking place at the same time in the same portion of the universe. But they're separate little stories from what I know. I don't know a ton, so I'm not gonna make any, like, full assumptions about what it's about. Reminds me, at some point, I've managed to get out to the tower that's, like, out in the middle of the ocean here. Where's the other tower? Are you gonna... Yeah. Are you going to that? Mm-hmm. Flame Drake Talisman. They feel the need for me to have that at this point. I think I might have a better one, though. That's just... Huh. Alright, well, let's go. That went pretty well, all things considered. I was expecting a lot more difficult of a fight. I was expecting to take a lot more damage. What is that? Nope. Oh, I hate that. That just caught me off guard for the minute. Be wary of left, be wary of right. Just every direction. I'm assuming once I get into the building. On the path of road. First off to the right. I don't see anything. I feel like I've been lied to. Boss ahead. Okay. What's this? How many of these are gonna... Okay. I have no clue what this place is. I saw a thing. I would like to. Official's attire. Blade of Calling. What are you? What even weapon class are you? Blade of Calling. It's a dagger. So, given to one set out on a journey to fulfill her duty long ago, the power of its former owner, the Kindling Maiden, is still apparent. The one who walks alongside the flame shall one day meet the road of destined death. With Blade of Gold, leap into the air, charging the armament with gold flames that are then shot out at the enemy as a single blade-like projectile. Inflicts holy damage. Okay. Seems familiar. What do you mean it seems familiar? Not sure what seems familiar about this. Okay. A lot of things down here, and down here is very hard to see. So I don't know what people were talking about enemies. There are no enemies here. There is a grace. I don't know if this is the direction I'm supposed to be going. Ah, this is the Forbidden Lands. Just the good old Forbidden Lands. Okay. So it wants me to go that way. I want to go back up. Yeah, well, there's no enemies, so we're gonna... This might be a terrible idea. Just a terrible idea. Ooh, I can level up. Let's put some vitality. Let's hit that vitality up to 40. Take the advice of my peers. Who honestly I'm only taking half-heartedly because my peers tell me that I should be getting up to like 60 and stuff, but okay, we're back up here. Is this the way that everyone's saying boss? Nope, that's backwards. But it's backwards. Now that I know what it is, shan't be made of a fool of a second time. Oh, get back here. Ah! That's gotta be something really good. If I did just a tiny bit more damage, I'd do it. Or if I was just a little bit better on my ball about attacking. Any hoozles. This says boss ahead. No friend ahead, therefore be wary of wrath. Boss ahead, dark ahead, and let there be boss group ahead. Oh, hey, this is the tower, the thing that I was talking about. And then pair ahead. Huh? Ooh. That's totally worth it. The Fell Twins. Here. You want to be two? Let's be two. Okay. One Fell Twin down. Okay. Especially with how much we've killed these guys, I'm not actually that concerned about what I'm doing here. Because this is not an interesting fight. I've done this before. Omen Killer Rolo. Okay. What now? I'm assuming I'm getting transported back to the bridge. So I can go to the tower. Yeah. Which I'm assuming this is Morgoth's tower. Especially with the omens outside. Wait, yeah. What they're called. I think that's what they're called. Divine Tower of East Altus. Rykard. Does Rykard have a tower over near him? That might be Rykard's tower. That other tower. In Altus. Because I don't think there's one over there. Really love these towers and the way they look. They're great. But yeah. So we'll probably do a puzzle game after this. Probably sometime before we finish this, I will be looking at starting up a new playthrough of a Ratchet game that we probably played before, but in better quality. And most importantly, more consistent quality. Okay, so Morgoth's Great Room. What does Morgoth's Great Room do? Just HP up. This is the great room. This great room is the anchor ring that houses the base and provides two things. And proves two things. Sorry. Proves two things. That the Omen King was born of the golden lineage, and that he was indeed the Lord of Leyndell. I don't know if I read this. The great rune of the Shardbearer Radahn, its blessing, blah blah blah. Radahn was amongst the children of Rennala and Radagon, who became demigod stepchildren after Radagon's union with Queen Marika. The great rune burns to resist the encroachment of the Scarlet Rot. This great rune is known as the Anchor Ring, found in the center of the Elden Ring. The first demigods were the Elden Lord Godfrey and his offspring, the Golden Lineage. So Godric and Morgoth are related a bit. I did really that was a cool little boss fight thing that they did there. Time to be in the Forbidden Lands, where they forbid you to go. Honestly, just looks like low settings for visuals. Can't see very far. Don't ask me why I decided to go Russian. Or bad Russian, really. Not real Russian. Okay. Anyways, let's so it's gonna be kind of this way. It's a blood stain. Oh, I have my horse back. It's been so long. I don't appreciate that. Where do you guys keep coming from? Like flies. Okay. So I can't see far enough yet. To actually get like a spy on to where I need to be. That's the other Divine Tower of East Altus. Okay. All right. I'm feeling decently strong here, but I don't know if that's due to me being over leveled or the fact that they die easy and kill quickly. So, good thing that I've run into the Vulgar Militia before now. I'm not actually that surprised to see traps. So can't really see much. Honestly, this has made me slow my pace through an area for probably the first time. Trying to like take in all the details. And also figure out why so many people are dying where there's like no enemies. Oh, because the Knight's Cavalry is just here. You having a little bit of trouble, buddy? Okay. Not that much trouble, as he killed me. That wasn't actually a bad spot to fight him on. I'm assuming the Knight's Cavalry spawns regardless of time of day. I'm assuming. But I'm not positive. No, it was actually just nighttime here. Okay. I've not actually fought. Well, I can't say I've not fought Knight's Cavalry. I've fought a Knight's Cavalry, not on my game. No. What? Wasn't actually trying to do that. I was trying to do this. The sword works, so I'm not gonna fault it. I really want this section of the map. I'm not finding a whole bunch of stuff, so I'm not like super worried. Be wary of right. What's to the right? There's a gentleman to the right, yes, but doesn't feel particularly noteworthy. Okay. We are dead. Getting back here will be interesting. So yeah, they hit hard. Still relatively easy to bypass them. This is going to be the section that I gotta... Okay. Okay. Didn't quite want to use 2 of those, but let's get in here. Umber smithing stone 7s. No, that's just a message. Okay. The giant skull is a thing. No phantom tree, so this should be golden seed. Golden seed for golden order. Okay. I want to just kind of come up. Okay. Not going to get much of a lay of the land here. Okay. Black Blade Kindred. Okay. I want to... Ouch. Can you not use magic clone? And instead use good old-fashioned combat? Okay, so he's got... Even with this... Ouch. Oh, this is rough. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Ouch. That was real close. Steak. All right. I want to draw him out. So when he's doing that, just being near him's rough. Okay. Ouch. Ouch. That was death. Getting him close, though. Steak. Okay. So, I know I've seen one of these guys before. Probably an easier version, too. Okay. So it's nice to know that the Mimic Tier now costs less than half of my full health. Okay, so let's goad him into... Oh, crap. That's my health. That was just my health. Gotta be careful with him in that... with that twin blade he's got. I hope I can get that twin blade. That's a real cool looking twin blade. Okay, and who's he going after? He's going after the Mimic. Okay. Okay. He's gonna do the slam. I'd like to get him out of this area. Okay. Crap, crap. Just kills me. If I get stuck in that, it's just death. Okay. Trying to see if some different tactics for dealing with him, but ultimately I think that initial tactic has been the best. It's just avoiding his attacks. So we draw him out. We want to at least draw him out to here. Okay. That wasn't great. Alright. I don't want to... I don't want that. Don't want anything to do with that. Oh, I was not hurt. I thought I was pretty sure from that I had gotten hit at least more than I apparently had. Okay. If that really didn't do that much to him. Wow, that just whiffed. Again. Pressing his advantage. Which he has many. Size is just one of them. Okay. This is when I gotta be careful. Okay, crap. The fact that I'm even alive is a miracle. Yeah. Probably could run past this guy, be honest. And we'll see. I'll give a couple more good goes, because that was really close. I wonder. I wanna try a thing. So I died over here. Actually, he's not gonna give me time to. I was gonna try and bring in the Mimic Tier later into the fight, but I'm like, he's not gonna let me. And that was just death. Let's see if we can run past him, because I don't feel like spending the rest of this against him. If I can't run past him, I can't. Whatever. I'll do the fight. But if I can run past him, honestly, it probably just will be easier. Save myself some trouble. Okay. So I can bump up my intelligence. Or yeah, let's continue bumping up my health. Finger reading crown. Okay, so it's gonna be upstairs. Sure. Mm-hmm. Multiple people, really. Okay, you're just gonna repeat your stuff. You weren't really helpful. Grand lift of rolled. Hoisty hoist hoist. Attain new heights. Go even higher. So one of the things I am kind of curious about is there is a third way up to Altus Plateau that I do not actually know what it is. So there was getting past the Magma Worm Mycar. There was just doing the Grand Lift of Dectus, but apparently there's a third way, which I'm interested to eventually find out, because I don't know if I'll find out on this playthrough. At least if I do, it'll be a little bit. All right. Ethereal trees. Rhymed Roa berries. Fire blossoms. Kind of want to take this in, because we're definitely not in Kansas anymore. No, I wanted the Rhymed Roa. Okay, time to go. Get me a map fragment. Huh. So these guys remind me a lot of the rivers. Mountaintops of the Giants, west. My next thing for Volcano Manor is on here. Looks like I've got to go through or over that. Probably through. The more ruins. There's a thing over there. Oh, and hey, KG Hat Man. Been a while, KG Hat Man. I haven't seen you since like the beginning of the game. Or maybe you're not the first one I met. Oh. Mm-hmm. Yep. Is that a possibility? Okay. Um, yep. Steps below the Erd Tree capital. Okay. So you're talking below the capital? I've been below the capital at least as far as I can get right now. Something tells me there's deeper, but I actually want to sit down to see if there's a conversation to be had. There is. Okay. You sure? I do still want to find the three fingers, but maybe not act on that. I didn't remember coming to Irithyll. I guess it would make sense that these guys are, you know, a little cold resistant. Got him. I assume I've killed one of many. I do want to explore these ruins a little bit. Game. There are too many of these guys. I don't like it. That's literally just 2 more of them. Like, I was hoping some of these guys would be like, look, they've got easier, like, weapons. He was just meant to be hard boy, first boy. But no. He is, like, the stock standard. But I did get something from this, so. Okay. So that can hopefully help me upgrade stuff. Nope. Please turn around, Mr. Sir. I'm just gonna... Okay. So, all things considered, success? Question mark. I'm gonna do kind of a roundabout because I don't really feel. Can we do this? We're about to find out. We can. About to say, I didn't think I had seen another way behind. I hadn't. I'm gonna need to check out. You know what? What I might do. What I might do. Okay. I do want to kind of. There. Like, there's stuff. I want it. Okay, so that's the boy who will show me to a catacombs. He is kind of pointing out a little bit off a cliff right now. Well, maybe not off a cliff, but near a cliff. Smoldering butterfly. Ooh, wow, that's something. Big bird. Honestly, I was just trying to find where the man was pointing. A very, very thin bridge. I'd prefer not to aggro everyone if I can avoid it. Okay? Okay. This. This. And let's have a ball. This is gonna be something. Prior is a punishment. That's not helpful. I don't know what his hat's doing. His hat has become a volcano. Got him. Joy. Okay. I'm just gonna be very careful and not use Torrent on this bridge. It just doesn't feel safe. Jumping required ahead. Could this be the high road? Maybe. Lost Ashes of War. I am curious, is there anything else up here? Probably not, but be safe. Alright. So these are now less Okay. Path is relatively straightforward. Thanks, game. Just what I needed. You can't tell me that that was not hacks. So I'm interested. I'm assuming these are giants. Herder. But why are they like this is a forbidden place? Why is this forbidden? Why like aside from the goal that we're doing is forbidden, but what makes the land of giants in and of itself a bad place to be? I'm curious. Another grace. Da-da-da. Okay. So we're having relatively few enemies here. So north, that castle. How do I get up? I gotta get up before I can do really anything else. Gotta figure out how to get up this. Hey. The boyos. That's a golden seed. Okay. He's gonna get up. Yep, knew that was happening. Okay, so maybe I have to... Because it looks like I can get up here. Okay. Okay, so this is gonna be something they wanna show me. Or at least have me have a good view of. Okay, so there's some boys that way, but this is kind of the way I need to go. Ah, hey, there's a rise over here. This is mostly empty. And we're towards the edge of our thing, but Castle Soul is where Latenna wants to be. I'm gonna try and do our Volcano Manor stuff first. which Volcano Manor is this way. Well, not Volcano Manor, but the Volcano Manor things. So this is kind of a large amount of skeletons. I guess that makes sense. We're in a graveyard. What are the lump things? Oh, I'm like, where's that coming from? That sounds significant. I forgot that's entirely what the mausoleums sound like. Okay, there's a giant skull man. Beast eye quivers. I wasn't here to fight you, Mr. Skull Gentleman. And you take oh so little damage. Okay. Oh, are you... Sir, sir, are you all the way down there? I come up all the way up here for absolutely no reason. Probably. Okay, so that's good to know. There's a gentleman up here who would like me dead. Traveling maiden stuff. Really cool music for this boss fight that I'm not doing right now. Oh, here's the thing I need. uh... Ouch. He was very close to dead there, but I greeted. Okay. I'm hoping that I can... Oh... I forget that that does that. Oh... I lose those, don't I? Oh no, they're right over here. They're just kind about where they send me back to. Very kind. Oof. That took a minute. His armor's really cool looking though. Okay. Oslo's pedal whip and his armor. Oh, House Oslo. Isn't that the house that Okay. I'm thinking that we might Ooh, warming stones. Smithing stone 7. Ooh. Okay. I'm hoping this brings me close enough that I can make my way back to the Grace. I want to do some snooping. Ooh. But since we're here. Yeah. What do you got? Missionary cookbook thing, vagabond night helm stuff. Yeah, sure. Let's buy it all. Lightning great bolts. I'll probably come back for some of his other stuff later, like those swordstone keys. But so point of getting back to this Grace really was nothing other than to know that I wasn't like super far away from a Grace. So, round table hold. I want to do a round of talking to everybody. Okay. Nothing from you? What about you? Okay, so you just secret medallions and unlocated demigods. Okay, that's all you've got to say. I do have a thing for you guys, which should mean we're up to smithing stone 6. That's real nice. I'm assuming he's still talking about being below. I'm trying to think of how we would get, like, how we'd get real far below. Like, I know there's the river, but the river doesn't go that way. Like, there's the precipices, but that doesn't go beneath. We want to be what about here? I want to check that out if I have time. I don't know if I will have time. Anybody out here? This place that I killed the man because I never looked. Okay, just you guys. Out the spirits' voices. He did. I need Ghost Club Ward 8, which I have not run into. What about down here? You have been saying the same thing for forever. It hurts. I assume you still are saying. No thanks. Let's look at the Briar set. 2 fingers that are, I think, dead. How to burn thorns. Mm-hmm. Cool. Leave equipment of champions. So, yep, this is Briar set here. Also, Radahn's Grieve, did I know? I didn't buy most of Radahn's set, did I? I just bought Radahn's chest piece. I can buy some of Radahn's set or some of the Briar set. Or I can buy the Fell Omen cloak. Let's buy the cloak. Sure. Just spend all my money. Alright. Leave. Mm-hmm. Sure. What time is it? We got a few minutes. There is another place I wish to go before I go check out that location, which is Volcano Manor. I'm gonna check this place out one last time, possibly specifically speak to someone in particular, but also here. Mm-hmm. Taker's cameo. Cool. Sure, I've got like 10 minutes left. This could be terrible. Can I talk to Lord Rykard? Okay, so I appreciate... Okay. So I have like almost no things on me. This seems to be go fight Lord Rykard, who is Big Snake. Serpent Hunter, so as far as I know, I need that. Where's all my spears? Honestly, actually, probably down. Serpent Hunter. Weapon that serves both as great sword and spear. Thought to have used to hunt immortal great serpent. In the distant past, it manifested a long Blade of Light when facing such a creature. When their master's heroic aspiration generated into mere greed, his men search for a weapon in which they might halt their lord. Perform powerful forward lunge, follow up with an upward thrust with an additional input. When fighting Great Serpent, Long Blade of Light will appear, revealing the armament's true power. I'm at least going to try once. Unless, can I? Okay. I would like to heal. Okay. I do have a thing in my inventory to restore FP. I don't use it very often. Could you not? I'd prefer not to be eaten. Okay. Ouch. God-devouring serpent. I assume it's called that because it killed Rykard. That was something. Murdered a big serpent. Is this a phase 2? I don't have enough FP for a phase 2. Kind of a dope sword. Oh, I don't actually have to use this thing. Okay. I don't know what you're doing. Oh, I hate that. Can we not? I hate the DS1 exploding skulls. Ouch. I'm glad I just healed. Okay. I probably could do that, but I don't think we're going to do it today. Because like I said, I kind of need to be done on time. So I do want to check this out next time. And explore there. Otherwise, I also need to make sure that this doesn't screw up anything else in Volcano Manor. I assume it won't, but you gotta be sure. But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, well, great. I don't know where I was going with that. But I'll see you guys next time for some more Elden Ring with this crazy spear thing. Bye! And now, time to end the VOD. Goodbye, VOD watchers. So long. Farewell. Auf Wiedersehen. Goodbye. I don't know what I'm thinking of. It's a specific movie, but